Hot and dry conditions are just perfect for brush fires to get started. We've had several of them just in the past few days. Firefighters say without significant rain in the days ahead, this will likely be a busy season for them. Brian Burns reports local fire departments are gearing up.
This is video of fire trucks preventing the spread of a 30-acre wildfire near Mathis late Wednesday. A dozen different fire departments helped battle that blaze. And this is a fire that broke out at the Kingsville landfill on Wednesday afternoon. Departments say the cause of both fires are still under investigation, but heat and wind are likely contributors. First responders say this could signal a busy fire season this summer.
We're actually starting to get into a drought situation. We're like 4.5 inches low on rain or short on rain. A lot of the brush is starting to die from the lack of water. So the grass fires are starting a lot easier.
Fire Chief Dale Scott showed us dash cam video of several brush fires his department has battled this year.
You think it's a small fire and you think you can handle it. Sometimes they grow very quickly, and then by the time you get across the street or you get your water and you get across the street, you know, the fire's already doubled in size.
Our short-term forecasts all project pretty bleak weather conditions, especially over the next, 14 to 20 days.
Jason Ott, County Extension Agent with Texas A&M AgriLife, says there are ways to stop grass and brush fires from spreading. Ranchers can create fire guards near unmown fields of dry grass by blading the ground to make a fire break.
A flame can go 3 times the height of the fuel source. So if we have grass that's 3 foot in height, that fire guard or protective area needs to be about 10 foot wide.
If you live near a field of tall grass, keeping your grass mowed and watered can create the same type of fire protection. Brian Burns, 3 News.